Today is my first Cobia trip of the year. So the target obviously is Cobia, but there's all kinds of stuff we're gonna catch. I'll show all the gear that I'll be using, you know, once I pull it out and get it ready. I'm really excited for this kind of fishing, and I'm also really new to targeting Cobia, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun no matter what. Even if I don't catch a Cobia, there's so many different things to catch out here. It's probably 7 o'clock right now. The wind is really calm, the tide is slowing down, so conditions are right. I just gotta get on the fish. So if you enjoy these videos, which is gonna be the first of many for the next month or two, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So I've been out here less than 10 minutes and I've already done something just completely stupid. I lost like all my anchor rope and my anchor trying to get it set up in the current, and I didn't put a float on my rope because I wasn't prepared. So that would be the second anchor and rope that I've lost on Broad River. These currents just do not work good in a kayak. You cannot keep control of where you want to go once you get in a certain type of current. It's really making me wish I had a boat right now. So I think the key to success today is going to be getting a live bait. So let me show you how I'm going to catch this live bait, using pieces of shrimp on small little circle hooks on a double drop rig. I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Looks like that. There's a hook here, and then a 3-ounce pyramid weight on the bottom. And then I'm just using a small setup that I usually use for reds and trout for this. Like 15-pound braid, 7-foot medium light rod, 3,000 size reel. And then I just throw it on the bottom out behind me. So again, no anchor. I have to hold myself in place with my pedals. I have the bait pole down. I'm really counting on a whiting right now. It's 35 foot deep right here, and the water temperature is 72, almost 73 degrees. Okay, since we're waiting for a bite, I'll show you the other setup that I'll be using when targeting Cobia this year. I actually used this last year too, and actually sight casted at one and hooked it for a second. So this is, I think, a 3-ounce bucktail jig, I'm not sure, with a little curly tail on the end. And then this is a 7-foot medium power rod with 40-pound braid spooled onto a 5,000, I believe. Yes, a 5,000 size spinning reel. And then onto that 40-pound braid, I have a 60-pound fluorocarbon leader tied on. So since I'm sitting here just waiting for a bite, I'm gonna cast this around. Just get used to throwing it, really. Not really expecting a bite exactly, but you never know. I'm just gonna cast it up in front of me and reel it in. Just like that. Cast really far. So for the people that don't know, I'm on Broad River. This is the Broad River Bridge. This river is about a mile wide, and that over there is the Broad River Pier. So I'm not that far from the Broad River Pier, and that general direction over there is where I caught the one and only Cobia I've ever caught last year. If you want to watch that video of me catching a Cobia last year and you haven't seen it yet, there'll be a link on the screen that you can click right now, or you can go find it in the description of this video. Just had a bite on the bait pole. I think we got him. It's hard to tell, you know, with all this weight and current right here. I think we got something. Yeah, we got something. I just don't know what it is. Perfect. Perfect size bait. It's exactly what we want. The whole reason that I'm even fishing for bait is one of these right here. All right, I'll show you exactly what setup I'm using I actually use it for sharks, so you've seen it in these shark videos if you watched the recent shark fishing videos. So this is a ugly stick tiger. I think it's a medium action 7-foot spinning rod on a 6,000 reel with 65-pound braid. This is the heaviest setup that I own. I have a custom-made leader with a big circle hook. This is like 400-pound mono, something like that. And then an 8-ounce egg weight at the top of the leader. So it's made for deep water fishing for sure. I make these leaders custom. I crimp them myself and everything. Again, I'm not anchored up, just so you know. I'm just holding myself in place with pedals while doing all this. You really gotta multitask. Okay, so that's how I hook the bait. So it stays alive. I just hook it through, up in the mouth, through the top of the nose, pretty much. Stays alive like that long, stays on the hook very good when you do it like that. Then I just throw it out on bottom. Several other fish that this can possibly catch. One would be sharks, obviously, which I don't really want to deal with them, but if we have to, we will. And then also stingrays. And then something else that's actually good would be a bull red, 40-inch bull red. Last time I was out here, that's actually what I was targeting, and I caught one. So go check out that video if you want to see it. There'll be a link on the screen right now. All right, so our bait is down there. It's on bottom with a 8-ounce weight. Now I set the drag really loose because I'm not gonna hold the rod the whole time. I'm gonna set this rod behind me. And when I get a bite, I'll hear the drag screaming. So I'll know there's a fish on there. If you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to leave a like. All right, right away, first drop on the bait pole that I threw back out while I'm waiting for a bite. I think we got another whiting. That's really good. I think I'm gonna try to keep them alive. Yeah, that's a nice one. Nice bait size. I'll show you what I'm gonna try to do with this one in a second. So that, I mean, that's like the perfect size bait. Look at that. Probably 8 inches or something. Since I already have a live bait out, I just caught another one. I'm gonna try to keep this whiting alive in my bait bucket. I don't know how long it'll stay alive, but can always use it as cut bait if it dies or whatever. You know, it doesn't have much room to swim around in that little bucket, but nice. There we go. We'll just leave it in there. If it dies, oh well. So how I'm catching these whiting is like really simple. I already showed the rig and the setup. The only thing I'm doing, I'm just throwing it out pretty much right beside me, letting it flow behind me just a little bit, getting it straight to the bottom. You know, you got to make sure it's on bottom. That's kind of an important part in this 39 feet of water. And then there. So I'm just holding it and feeling for a bite right now. And it's that easy. A couple minutes later, after I dropped it down, we got a fish on. I think this is like the best time of year to catch whiting. There you go. That's a third whiting. And again, just great size for bait too. People love to eat these also. So if you're in or around Beaufort and you have a kayak and you want to do some kayak fishing, I offer a kayak fishing guide service where I'll take you where I fish and show you how I catch the fish. So if you are interested in something like that, send me an email for details. All right, we got something heavy. I don't know what this is. Maybe it is a whiting, I don't know. Something. Can't even tell. Oh, it looks like a little shark. Little bonnet head. Yeah, it's a little bonnet head shark. Not what we want, but at least it's something different. There he goes. Still waiting on a bite on the big pole, on the live whiting. No hits yet. Okay, I think we got whiting number 4. Something. Feels like a whiting. That's how it's fighting. Yep. Well, still no hits on the live whiting. If you like these videos and you want to help out, please consider supporting the channel through Patreon. It really helps me be able to make these videos. So there'll be a link on the screen right now, and you can find the link in the description of this video. So go check that out. Okay, well, the tide is changing and the wind is picking up. So it looks like my day is almost over. I'm gonna fish just this live bait a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna have to call it a day. This water can get real rough around here, and I'm not gonna stick around and deal with it, that's for sure. Water is definitely starting to get rough, so I think I'm gonna start making my way back. I still got my big bait out that I'm gonna kind of troll with me, but that's it. That's it for the day. This is the end of my fishing day today. I really only actually fished about an hour and a half. 0 hits on the bait, but you know, even that was only out for about an hour. I definitely learned some things that I need to do to be more prepared for next time. So the day wasn't exactly a success, but I also wouldn't consider this a bad day of fishing. I learned what I need to do for next time, and this is really just the beginning of going after cobia this year. So we're definitely gonna get a cobia this year, it's just not today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. That'll help you keep up with these cobia fishing videos that are going to be coming out. Thank you for watching.